everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Sip of Reality. All right, so tonight we are going to get into Baddies East, and we are going to talk about Jocelyn's Cabaret. All right, so tonight's episode on Baddies East is where, it started off from the kitchen where they was, Chrisean and her sister Tasiki was getting into it with Natalie. Then it goes from that to them going out to the booking at the club. As the sprinter pulls up, they, start egging the bus. But before that, while they were on their way to the club, Chrisean and her sister Tasiki started having words. And it was due to the fact of Chrisean calling her out. And she was lying, and they did do a playback. Tasiki said, "Where is Tay, and AJ?" She did say the name AJ. Now, if I'm not mistaken, AJ is the friend or the ex-friend of Chrisean's. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she was her stylist. I think she was the one that she stole on at the premiere one time or something. Don't quote me on this, but I do believe that's I know it's her ex-friend. I'm going to say that. But either way it goes, Chrisean did say, "Why are you inviting people that I don't fuck with?" She did say those words out of her mouth. And Tasiki tried to lie and say she didn't say AJ. She said Tay. That's not, you did say Tay, but you said AJ too. He said, "Where's Tay and AJ?" That's what you said. So, that's pretty much, Tasiki started getting hyped up and constantly wanting to talk shit to her. Talking about she be on bullshit and this and this and that. And that's just a guilty conscience talking. If you didn't say AJ, why do you have to drag it on? So then the sprinter pulls up. Like I said, they was throwing eggs at the sprinter. Tasiki gets off though, doesn't even give a hoot if Chrisean is safe or not. She just gets off and just walks into the club, not caring. So they do their performance. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Chrisean might have left. I don't know if she left right after she did her performance. I'm not quite sure. So then during the time that they was performing, actually, while Chrisean was performing, Natalie gets mad and she leaves. She says all of Chrisean's family was there. I don't know if that's true or not. But if they were, I don't think they were there for Natalie. I think they were there because of what was going on with Chrisean. They were egging her, throwing eggs at her. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just weird vibe. So Natalie gets mad. She storms out the club. She's done. Take her to her sprinter. If y'all want to make this the Chrisean show, then make it the Chrisean show. Just straight jealousy. I'm telling y'all. So then after that, everybody leaves the club. They get on a sprinter. And then that's when the fight breaks out between Jay, Marsh, and Tasiki. They jumped her. Tasiki keeps yelling, saying that Chrisean told them to jump her. But we don't get to see any of that. That's one thing that I don't like about Zeus. Why didn't we get to see at least how the fight started on the sprinter? Why didn't y'all show that part? But here's the thing. I'm a very observant person. Right? So, notice how everybody in their confession would never say how it started. All they would say is, Chrisean's friends jumped her sister Tasiki. I would never let my friends, jump my sister. That's all they're saying. But no one could seem to say how it happened. Nobody could get detail. Oh, well, Tasiki this, or Chrisean was just tripping and she told. Nobody could say that. And I feel like there's a reason for that. I feel like Zeus or somebody from Zeus told them, don't say anything about what you saw on the sprinter. To leave that option out there, that notion out there that Chrisean told her friends to jump Tasiki. We don't know if Chrisean told her friends to jump Tasiki. We only have Tasiki saying that Chrisean told her friends to jump Tasiki. Camilla said they jumped Chrisean's sister. She never said Chrisean told them to jump her. So this is why I don't feel like Chrisean actually told him to do it. But then Chrisean doesn't, she doesn't help it, because she keeps going on and on about what she told her to do, and she didn't stick to her word. So yeah, your ass got jumped, or whatever she said, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of looks like it, but I just still don't feel like Chrisean told them to jump her. We saw how Tasiki was getting riled up on the Sprinter on the way to the club, and I think it carried on, like Jay said in the confessional. She was getting in her face, she was threatening her, and that's what she was doing. She was telling her she was gonna whoop her ass. We heard that. And I just feel like it continued on, and then they stepped in. That's what I really feel happened. I don't think Chrisean personally told them to jump her. I don't. Because why can't, out of all of them that spoke, no one, out of all of the separate conversations that we saw after that night, and all the confessionals, all we hear is Chrisean's friends jumped Tasiki, but we never hear not one of them saying Chrisean told them to jump her. We can't go off of what Natalie says. She's going by what somebody told her. And that's an assumption. She's going off of what Mariah Lynn came back and told her, which is what Tasiki told Mariah Lynn. So then they get ready to go out the next night to Club Karma or wherever they was going. But they all meet up in the yard so that Tasiki and Marsh can fight. And everybody was saying Tasiki was whooping Marsh. It looked like to me, Marsh was giving it to her. She was giving it. To me, she was sticking with her until Mariah decided to jump in, and then that's when it looked like Tasiki was able to get the best of her and pushed her over into something. I don't know what that was, but when they first started fighting, Marsh was hanging with her, so she didn't just completely whoop Marsh's ass. So that notion is out of there. Whoever told Vicky to come down there and stand there and say Jesus loves you, and we all seen her when she did her video and told what happened. She said somebody told her to come downstairs and to say Jesus loves you, and that's exactly what she did. And when she did that, one of them, it was either Marsh or Jay that went over there and just they rocked her. That was crazy. If y'all set that girl up like that and sent her off like that, that was messed up. Y'all already knew she was already petrified. There was no need to even mess with the doggone girl no more. Y'all didn't even have to have her to come outside. Y'all should have been trying to protect that girl. That was crazy. Whoever did that. That was crazy. So it looks like on the next episode, Anna and Scotty are going to get into it again. They're going to get into another fight. So, and you know what? This is another thing I noticed now. They said Rolly wasn't feeling good, so that's why she didn't come out. I feel like Rolly didn't come out because she didn't want to be a part of the fuckery. That's what I really feel. But I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say, like, I hope that was it. I really do feel like that was what it was. I don't think that Rolly was not feeling good. I just feel like Rolly didn't want to come outside and be a part of the fuckery. She knew what was finna happen, and she just didn't want to be a part of it. So, cause she was concerned about Chrisean herself. Like she said, she didn't even speak on the jumping. The thing she said was, we are going to have to make sure we have extra security on Chrisean because she's pregnant and she don't need, she doesn't want nothing to happen to her stomach. So I give Rolly her kudos on that. Cause I was kind of a little bit leery about Rolly. I was a little leery because, but okay, okay, she's still, she's still on my good side. She's still on my good side. Okay. So, yeah. Then Biggie calls Natalie and says that she's about to be there or whatever. She's coming to the club. Now, the way Natalie was talking is like Biggie wasn't supposed to be coming on the show. Is because she said it in the confessional, it's given, or was it Mariah said, it was giving Sydney Starker vibes. It's like, but if she's not supposed to be there, then why let her be there? You know what I'm saying? But anywho, Natalie's fake anyway. So yeah, that's that. I would like to hear you guys' comments you guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments on how you guys felt about the episode concerning Tasiki and Chrisean. Do you guys think that Chrisean actually really told them to jump her? Or do you think that it just pretty much started because Tasiki wanted to carry on and was in Chrisean's face, talking shit and being aggressive, and the friends just stepped in like Jay said? Alright, so on to Jocelyn's cabaret. I'm sick of Yummy and the wigs. She looked like a damn scarecrow with that damn wig on. I'm getting really tired of her. But, you know, they did the, you know, their last performance and everything. Wet. Oh my God. So they're on the Sprinter on their way to, I don't know if they was on their way to, yeah, they was on their way to the club, Scarlet. And I guess the driver must have had to hit the brakes. Miss Natural's do-rag flies off. I'm like, well, damn, how the hell do-rag fly off? Then I don't know if Wet's little skirt thing fell down or she pulled it down. I don't know. But she just left it up. Like, girl, cover yourself up. She gets on my nerves sometimes, y'all. So then you got, they're at Scarlet practicing. It seemed like Ricardo was getting a little frustrated with Andrea missing the beat or whatever. He mentioned that she be in La La Land. Jocelyn snaps on Danny because she was doing a little pole, and I guess Jocelyn kind of was in her way. I guess Danny asked her to watch out, and she got to talking her stuff like, you don't talk to me, you don't tell me to, you know, whatever. So yeah, that's that for those two shows. So I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. Please leave it down in the comments. This is another episode of Sip of Reality, and you guys all have a good evening.